I'm Mark Norell, and I'm chairman of the Paleontology Department at the American Museum of Natural History in New York City. I'm also a curator of this exhibit called Pterosaurs: Flight in the Age of Dinosaurs. Basically, what this exhibit is about this incredibly diverse group of flying reptiles that lived between 220 and 65 million years ago. They were the first backboned animals to achieve powered flight, and they came in as many different shapes and sizes as you could imagine, many even more than our flighted animals today, like bats and birds. We know pterosaurs lived all around the world because fossils have been found on every single continent, including Antarctica. They seem to have occupied all sorts of different kinds of habitats, from aquatic shoreline habitats like the one behind me, to upland habitats, to lagoonal habitats. So they were a very diverse group. They were spectacular looking animals, and they probably ate just about as many things as living birds eat today. Wings of pterosaurs are very different than the wings of birds and bats. The wings of bats are supported by the fingers which go into the wing to support the wing. The wings of birds are basically mostly composed of the forearm, this part on the bird, and then the wing is fleshed out then with feathers. Pterosaur wings, on the other hand, is just one finger that supports most of the wing membrane, and it's homologous, or the same as the fourth finger or the ring finger in our own hands. So if you just think of having a really long ring finger supporting a flap of skin that's the flight membrane, that's how a pterosaur wing is formed. We probably can't fly like birds, bats, or pterosaurs. And that's for a lot of reasons. One is that pterosaurs, like birds, have very specialized bones that allow their skeleton to be extraordinarily light. On a very large pterosaur bone, the thickness of the actual bone wall is maybe just a millimeter. So basically the stack of about 10 sheets of paper on top of one another. So they're very, 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 very light-bodied. If you just took two boards and stuck them on your arm, and you jump off a roof or you jump off of a tree, that you're probably going to break your arms if they're long enough, just because they'll pull straight back behind you. The whole shoulder girdle of pterosaurs, as well as birds, is developed in this locking mechanism so that their arms can't go back that far. Pterosaurs are amazing animals. Unfortunately, we really don't know that much about them. This exhibit has more pterosaurs in it than any other exhibit that's ever been done before in a museum setting. But that's still really not enough. We still have to go out and find more animals to more completely understand their biology. So this exhibit itself, it opens April 5th, and it will be here until January 4th, 2015, and it's filled with both pterosaur fossils, casts of pterosaurs, as well as interactives for you to understand all facets of pterosaur biology.
Marvel, your universe.